Wow.
Yeah. I thought
That was our crowd.
I wasn't sure if it was coming.
I hope that comes through.
Yeah.
Both of us looked at each other.
You know what it was, right?
What? Yeah, it was the fry.
Yeah. That was loud, though.
Oh, God. Distracted me. I almost forgot to drink before noon.
And that's good. There's no way to act in the year of 2026.
Right. And baseball season just around the corner.
Not that this is New Year's Day or anything like that.
Not at all.
No, why would it be?
That would be really weird.
It makes no sense.
No, doesn't. Baseball season is almost underway.
Yeah. It's
spring training.
Look at it. It's sunny out.
It is
you
springy.
Want to look at the video? Hello and welcome to the Moon Underwater, by the way. I'm Kelly Daniels.
And I am Steve Jones.
And, well, we haven't talked in a little while.
Been a minute.
And we are on episode number 9 of the 10 episode. I had the hardest time. I shouldn't complain about this, but the combination of HBO and my Roku TV are just not user-friendly. Because every time it comes to the end of the episode, it wants to pump me up to the other one. And there's no, go back to the start.
No.
And then I rewind all the way to the start, but then it just, for some reason, the TV doesn't like that, and then it kicks me to a different... So I almost watched episode 10 thinking it was 9. And then I hit pause just to kind of make sure, because it didn't seem right.
Yep.
And so, anyway...
this seems out of order, like a Christopher Nolan film.
A little bit. They jump around.
Yeah.
So this episode is a flashback episode, and we get Leavin Jeevan's story arc, basically. It's his whole... He's kind of really compelling character at the beginning. Just kind of disappears, or he pops in here and there, and now we know what happened to him.
So you have already just blown my mind, because I'm like, I thought of everything in this episode. I can't wait to school Dr. Daniels today.
Boy.
And you just said the thing that I never thought of, which is, it's Jeevan's storyline. I can't sum it up to that level. Not yet.
Well,
I'm working on that.
I don't want you to get any better because it'll devalue everything
Anything
I
stupid
do.
that I say?
Well, I mean, it's just that I have a PhD, man. I like to say that as often as I can.
I know you do.
And
I've heard you say it at least 3 times today.
I do people PhD in literature and creative writing. What is that? Is that useful? And the answer is probably not really, but it's something to do with your time.
It is.
And
it's
it was
entertaining.
fun. I liked being in grad school. We just talked about books all the time, went to bars, got drunk, and then we'd just stand up and start quoting poetry and reading from our poetry
So it was
book.
Dead Poet Society.
It was that, except
no doubt.
more debauched.
Nice.
You know, there was no
debauchery in that.
No, it's not debauched enough. Because we would go to these scuzzy dive bars with all these working folks, and they'd just roll our eye or ignore us, really.
Right.
Or if they were young women with us, then they were
everyone here with us.
Yeah,
pretty much. Some people are interested.
They are.
Yeah. There's a story that I think
I like being ignored better.
Yeah. There's one story that somebody wanted us to read that I thought we maybe should.
What is it?
The Road.
Yeah, we should do that.
But they also said it's even if you've seen the movie.
I don't remember the name of this person, but she's a real reader of exactly our kind of stuff, and she knew a lot of books. So, yeah, we should do that. The movie I've seen. I haven't read the book. I'm a big Cormac McCarthy fan, but for some reason I didn't want to go there. It seemed emotionally
I like to show
heavy.
out the flex that you knew the name of who wrote it.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's not that.
That's a huge deal for me.
Not for
was it J.K. Rowling?
Yeah, right. It is. No, Kurt Vonnegut.
Kurt Vonnegut.
He wrote everything.
He did.
Everything that isn't otherwise assigned to an author, it's Kurt Vonnegut. Or Mark Twain, maybe, if it sounds old.
He was that prolific.
Yeah. He keeps pumping out books.
Wow.
Posthumously.
Is he still alive? Oh, yeah. I was going to say.
Mark Twain?
No.
Yeah.
I meant Kurt Vonnegut. He was prolific.
He died a while ago.
I thought so.
I understand. He came to Augie, came to the Quad Cities late in life, and the last few years of his life, he made it to his 90s. He just became a full-time drinker, but a real happy.
I know what my plan is. I'm just saying.
It made sense. It's hey, man, I did everything I wanted to do. I'm old as fuck.
I'll take a scotch.
Yep. And he ended up dying, falling down the stairs, probably drunk and cracking his head and when you do that in your 90s,
Yeah,
kind
it
of
was a good ride.
It was a good ride.
I mean, I don't mean the last ride. I just meant like
Bad
up until
ride.
your 90s.
Bad.
Smoking kills.
Yeah.
I'd probably start smoking
Yeah.
again. Should I say again?
You might as well.
I mean, it's on now. Now I can't ever deny it when I get asked to the
I never
doctor's
got to do
office.
heroin. I think
Definitely
that
doing heroin at that point.
Yeah, become a junkie, and then kind of like, oh, now I know what Jack Kerouac and all those guys were.
Yeah, what they were
up
on
to.
about. As
Yeah,
the Brits
I don't
would
know
say.
if Jack Kerouac. I think he was more of a drunk, but William S. Burroughs was the junkie, and some others.
Oh, really?
Some others, and all those Andy Warhol people. They were all heroin was big in those days, the Velvet Underground and all that. But anyway,
not at all what this episode's about.
not
but
really,
I like this.
not
This is
really,
fun.
and we don't really have a set. You don't have an opening remark that you wanted to talk
Aside
about?
from baseball season, etc. No.
Yeah. It is baseball season, but also a lot of football, college football for some reason. That's odd,
weird.
isn't it?
In March,
Yeah. Isn't that
I would think it would be basketball season.
Isn't that strange?
Very.
So,
All right, so-
well, I don't know. Where should we start? At
Let's
the
start
start?
at the beginning.
Okay.
It's almost the first year, is what we're
Yeah.
almost a year.
And they are, Jeevan and Kirsten are out in the cold.
And something has to happen, right?
And let's see. Oh, somebody plowed the road.
Exactly. Something has to happen to make other things happen.
Yeah, that's the
That's the thing.
inciting incident.
Yep.
And so, it's heavy snow in Michigan or
We presume.
wherever. Yeah.
I have comment about that later.
And they're in the woods, and there's a road, and somebody has just come by and plowed it, which in a post-apocalyptic world, you just assume that's one of the services you're not going to get.
Right.
And so here's my take, and maybe I'm jumping a little bit too far ahead into the big reveal or what it's all about, but it's a sign of civilization.
It is.
Like when somebody comes and plows your road, that means
Damn it.
there's a
I
system.
didn't think of that.
There's a system in place, whether it's government or
A
neighbors.
person.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I thought. I'm like, who plowed the road? Anna asked the same question. I've got her hooked on this now. She needs to
Somebody-
listen to this podcast.
She should.
God.
Except that means we shouldn't talk about her anymore.
We've never talked about you.
No, we
Just,
sure
I'm
haven't.
looking very sincerely at the camera right now. Love you, honey. So, my first thought is a plow. Like, Jeevan's really excited.
Yeah.
And
Kirsten doesn't like it.
Doesn't like it, and I didn't like it either because a plow could be bad. That's people.
Yeah. So you're kind of a Kirsten.
Yeah. I was
one,
like,
and I'm a Jeevan.
"Ugh."
I'm totally with Jeevan on this one. We're like, hey, we can't just. So COVID. COVID flashbacks here.
Of course.
Kirsten's the shed-in. She's like, no, I like it. I don't have to.
That was me for a while.
I don't have to leave the house anymore.
Yeah.
Like, and let's just stay here. We have our perfect little thing going on, and I'm just going to zone out with this book I keep reading. And I've got my grown-up who's taking care of me, and we can hunt.
Mm-hmm.
She's a killer, too.
She is a killer.
She's like,
Quickly.
she's like, we need protein. And then the next shot is her
shooting, and
with
Jeevan
a
being
scope.
like,
Yeah,
shot.
Jeevan's not.
He's not thrilled about it. I don't
No.
think.
He,
He is.
But-
I love him as an actor, and I wish I'm going to write his name down for the last episode because I love him in this
as an
role.
actor, yeah,
Yes.
he's
been
and
in a bunch of stuff.
the character is really, you like him immediately, but he's not perfect in many ways.
Isn't.
But you're rooting for
So
him.
this is by the way, I'm going to say my take so far. Great episode.
Me too.
Because it's about him.
I found it really touching, and it may be just that I've been like, I was sick a little while ago, and I got injured, and you know what I mean? You have these moods. I don't know if you're like this, but I hear there's some study that showed this, like watching movies on airplanes.
Oh, yeah.
You get super emotional about
Totally true.
stupid movies. Like
I will admit I have cried on an airplane
I know.
at the stupidest fucking part to
it's
a
like
movie.
a Will,
I've done it, America.
Like a Will Ferrell movie or something, and you're getting caught up in the drama of it.
You
know?
are. It's totally true.
It's strange. But, yeah, I found this one really touching, and so it worked on me. And I love that character, too.
He's hard not. Well, I don't think you could not love him.
Yeah,
He's the sort of the kid version of his brother. in a lot of ways.
He wants to ditch the girl that he got stuck with, though.
He does.
I mean, that's what's going on, and that's a pretty dark impulse. He's just yells at her like, "Hey, I haven't been able to make a choice for myself since I met you," which is what having a kid does to you, right? Like, as soon as you have a kid,
I haven't made a single choice for myself. I was just supposed to walk you home.
Yeah,
and it reminds me of Clerks, which I love. Clerks.
Yeah, that's interesting. Let's ring the bell.
I wasn't even supposed to be here today.
Yeah,
was his answer.
I have not thought about that.
I wasn't supposed to be here today, and I was like, "Fuck, that's awesome."
Yeah,
like, man, I just got stuck with this.
Clerks. We could do Clerks someday as a dystopia.
I think there's some things I want to talk about, by the way, as it relates to being a dystopia, and I think Clerks is one of them.
Okay.
There's a few that would be that are a stretch, but I think are kind of fun.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Put that on the shelf.
Yeah.
Put a bookmark on that one.
So he wants to go out and scavenge.
Yeah.
Kirsten does not.
Because now you can get out, and she's like, "No, I want to stay here." And they have like a full deer. They got plenty of meat.
And all of a sudden, he's a butcher.
Got berries and
stuff.
This
is going to come up later, but I want to foreshadow.
He's butchering.
He's all of a sudden a butcher.
Yeah.
And he looks like he knows what he's doing.
He doesn't look like he loves being covered in blood, but he also...
But that he can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
mental note on that one. Just we're coming back to it.
How you're gonna come back with it. I won't say it.
Okay.
So
you can tell me it's the same like contrived bullshit that your students come up with once I say it. It'd be perfect.
Okay. No, I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna say.
You're like, oh, of course you would think that. I need you to make it as sound.
I was kind of pissed off at Kirsten.
She was
time a little because she wasn't there to shoot.
So they end up scavenging. They go to a house.
Yeah,
and he's been talking on the ham radio.
Yeah,
and somebody asks him if he's a doctor, and he goes, "I'm a doctor, a family doctor."
So it's
in the family. That's what he said.
His first scene in the whole show is is there a doctor in the house? He's the only one that walks up.
Oh, come on.
And
I missed that.
So he walks up, and his whole story arc starts
right there
with pretending to be a doctor when he's not a doctor.
Fuck you, Kelly. And then I can't believe I missed that.
And they ask why. Why'd you do it? He goes, well, I felt like somebody had to do something, and nobody did.
Right.
And that's kind of who he is.
He is.
And this is the closing of the arc, right?
Yes.
So anyway, he
becomes what he needs to become.
Yeah, he's still pretending to be a doctor for no good reason, but yet it doesn't seem random. It seems like that's his character.
Right.
And that's just the power of good writing.
And what was his profession? Remind me.
He didn't really have. He said he did some tech stuff, and he was like, I do this. I was kind of a reporter, like an amateur reporter. And he goes, I'm unemployed.
There it is.
Yeah.
But the reporter for me is what a reporter is somebody that goes oftentimes really deep into something and becomes that thing.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
He's absolutely that
but
guy.
Also
he's not a butcher, but now he's a butcher.
Yeah.
And he's not a doctor.
He's not an artist either, because Frank and Kirsten, they had their artistic, that's what drew them together, right? Mm-hmm. When they were stuck in that place. She was working on the play, and he was doing that that DJ and stuff.
The keyboard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jeevan didn't get it. He just wanted to leave.
Yep.
So he's a guy who's been looking for purpose his whole life, has not found it. And he also really resents having to have responsibilities. Like, he does not want... His nickname is Leavin Jeevan. So he just kind of, as soon as things get a little...
He's out.
Things
and this
are
episode's all
him.
about that.
Yeah. And he is getting restless, and he wants to go. And he goes, you need kids, and I need some grown-up. He needs to find civilization.
He does.
And I don't think he's wrong there. I think we've been away for a year. You got to start finding the other
pretty nutty
people.
At about a year, I would agree.
Yeah. And you got to start, and they have all their needs met. They got food, they got warmth, and they have the two of them together, but he wants more.
And the Ghost of Frank.
And Ghost of Frank keeps popping up.
That felt very Shakespearean.
It is.
There's a
Nice
reference,
one.
by the way, to a lady with no eyes is one of the 9 people they've seen. And
What does
and
that mean?
And I was like Shakespearean, and I have a question mark because you will know. It's probably like the Oracle or something from.
I don't know.
Okay, there's always like that.
It's probably something to Google. I thought that was just a weird little bit of grotesquerie that I wish you would have looked it up because that actually does seem like it. There's probably a little Easter egg there.
There's a couple Easter eggs in this one.
Yeah, I didn't get
up.
any. I wasn't looking for Shakespeare, and I didn't get any.
Okay,
but that doesn't.
It felt
mean
like a Shakespearean thing. Somebody with no eyes, just unusual.
Seems like that could happen.
Yeah.
That was all the different people. A lady with no eyes. That is a strange
And
little.
Jeevan was
detail.
kind of like, ugh, yeah,
Yeah.
He's a little.
He's
I
put
love
on-
Jeevan. Oh.
Yeah, he's pretty
Great.
relatable. He seems like. So he gets shot.
With a beanbag in the head.
Turns out it's a beanbag.
But we don't know that. I thought it was a tranquilizer dart.
Yeah, you know he's not going to die because he's too big a character.
Right.
But he gets shot.
Right.
And the person that shoots him looks very Station 11. She's got a motorcycle helmet on.
does,
I'm
and
saying
it's yellow.
she, but
We know later.
we know it's going to be a she. And
He's been talking to a woman on the radio.
yeah, and
Hint, hint.
and he has a gun, and she says something like, "Drop the gun," and then she shoots him, and then he wakes up and knocks her out.
Yeah, it gives her a good whack, and he's yelling to Kirsten to shoot her.
Yeah,
And Kirsten they show her, and
zoning out.
she's zoning out reading Station 11.
Which is really annoying that Kirsten doesn't have her shit together. But, of course, as the whole thing plays out, if she had been paying attention, she would have shot that woman. I guess we'll just jump right to the thing. That woman saves Jeevan's life later.
does.
So, not killing the person that shoots you with the beanbag ends up saving your life. That kind of
Pretty
thing
cool.
happens. It is cool.
Yeah.
It's a nice little bit of storytelling. Unlikely.
But I believed it. I believed every
too.
second of it.
And also, I believe that there's a big bad wolf that's going around eating things.
Yes.
Even though I don't think there's really.
Big Daddy.
Yeah, Big Daddy is there, and the wolf. It's very fairy tale like. I was thinking this was a little bit more of a fairy tale than a Shakespeare.
Damn it.
But no, don't get angry. Like I'm not
no, you're-
nailing some great thing. That's just the wolf element felt like it brought things into
It's so obvious.
a
at this
fairy
point.
tale level and everything about it, and it even has like this really kind of sweet ending. Oh man, they're making some wings here. I just realized I'm kind of hungry and they smell good.
It'll be after.
Wings.
Yep.
All right. Anyway.
Okay.
So he goes back to
Well,
Kirsten and he's yelling at her because she was like zoning out.
Right.
And then he throws away her book because he's sick of her just reading this
Wait,
fucking.
but before he does that,
Okay, let's hear it.
he suggests to her that he's found something that turns a car battery into a regular outlet so she can charge her cell phone. Maybe they can watch a movie.
Yeah.
That
they're
comes
watch-
in handy. And they go back,
Yeah.
and he is all about watching the movie Civilization, and she is not.
Yeah.
She's knitting, and he says, "You can charge your cell phone if
she
you
doesn't want it.
and she doesn't want it.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's amazing. And she doesn't care about the movie. And
She
she's
doesn't
knitting.
care about the movie. What movie was it?
It was Molly Ringwald and some other guy. It was one of those John Hughes movies. What is
Gotta
it? Do you
be.
know?
I don't know if it was 16 Candles.
Yeah, it didn't seem wacky. There was no, like,
It was like a
Pretty-
regular Brat Pack movie.
Pretty in Pink or, very
Yeah.
Gen X and very, which is the author's generation too. So, yeah, man, nice one.
I
like that.
love that. Okay, so Jeevan then, because he's thrown in the snare. Sorry, Kirsten set up a snare.
has
She wants to check
She's
it.
all about the hunting.
She is.
She's the one that's like really, you know what? It's like tradcore or like pioneer core or something.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
like, or trad wife. She's a little kid, but she's like moving toward that, wearing an apron
Yes.
and like making your own sausage
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff. And she's just like falling into that like which makes sense. She's a little kid. Kids can adapt.
Right.
They're like, if it, you bring a little kid away from civilization and they'll just like become mountain kids.
They're good.
Whereas if you're Jeevan's age, if you're our age,
Yeah.
when we got thrown into that, we're like, no,
I lived this, by the way.
I want my stuff.
I was born in New York, moved to Texas, and when I was at school, my sister was at school, we used to talk like this.
Oh, boy.
Yes, we did. And my mom got a phone
Got to break
call
that
once.
out more often on the pod,
I
man.
do.
That's a skill.
Oh, it is. My mom got a call from school.
Yeah.
Are you Elizabeth Jones's mother? My mom goes, no, that's not my daughter's name. My daughter's name is this. I won't say it.
All right.
And she goes, yeah, I think that's the only Jones I have in the class. She is just the little sweetest Texan girl.
Oh, my God.
My mom was like,
She changed her name.
She changed her name at school.
To be...
You know you did, Elizabeth.
That's awesome.
And at school, she would speak with a pretty heavy accent.
Full-on Texas
and at home,
accent.
not at all.
Wow.
It's like me when I go back to Chicago now. I go back over there, and I start talking like that. I'm like, oh God.
Nice.
And I don't know if you're doing it consciously at some point or not, but I get around people that talk like that, and I start to talk like I'm from the Chicago burbs anyway.
Where I learned talking was what nowadays they just call the Valley accent.
Yeah.
It's the Valley girl.
It is.
Like, for sure. Or what are you doing here? I don't. But I don't know.
Is
I've
that
been
funny
away
to
from
somebody from California.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's
Okay.
fucking hilarious.
I took the 405.
Yeah. It's so true. Like every conversation, about 50% of it is the series of roads and freeways and off ramps that you took to get there.
The rest of the country thinks.
It's all about trying to avoid the traffic, and you're really proud when you do it. And here's what's kind of funny about that. That's L.A., but if you go to San Francisco,
totally different.
Everybody's talking about the bus lines.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, I took the 42. I was going to take the 42, but there was this huge line, like, waiting to get in it. It looked kind of sketch. And so I took the 22 to the – I don't remember them that well.
Right.
But everybody had an opinion about their favorite line, and everybody had a favorite seat on the bus, and you talk about it. And
they talk definitely differently than Southern California.
They do. Yeah. So the first time I heard hella was in San Francisco, and me and my friends invented it. Everybody else just copied us.
Nice.
It was my friend Rory. Good old Rory. She said, "Oh, them boots are hella cute." And then everybody looked at each other and go, "That is the most like." It wasn't rednecky, but it was like city version of rednecky, kind of ghetto or something like that.
Right.
Like,
I like it.
Anyway, now the good old days.
Yeah.
San Francisco and L.A. and all that stuff. But here we're in Michigan.
We are
in the dead of winter.
Freezing. But we're not in the dead of winter. We're about 20 days from the equinox.
Oh, yes.
Which becomes important.
It is.
It's
very fairy tale-like, isn't it? Like when things happen on the equinox, and it's very pagan-like. So Jeevan gets rid of. He tosses aside Station 11 because he's sick of this brat.
It's in a Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
That's fortunate.
And then she knows immediately that he did it, and he goes, "Okay, I'll
go get it home. I'll go back home and get it."
Yeah.
Now, in the build-up, there's the snare that they're checking, and Big Daddy ate the rabbit.
Yeah.
And this is the hint that something has been going on.
There's this thing out there.
Right. And he's going to go out at night for no reason at all to go get this thing. Well, it's because something has to happen.
Well, but also because he feels guilty because he's the one that threw it away. And so
he did it to himself.
Yeah.
Which is something that...
I love that. That's a narrative thing.
He's very self-destructive.
Where there's like this one kind of narrative trend where characters get into trouble, but they are the architects of their own trouble because it's the thing they need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to go too far afield, but there's a famous story by Flannery O'Connor called "A Good Man Is Hard to Find," And this grandma at the
It's
beginning,
not the porn.
who's
a hard
a real
man is good to find.
No, it's a good man is hard to find, and it's not pornographic, but it's pretty fucked up. This grandmother, right at the beginning of the story, goes, and she's trying to manipulate her family because they want to go on vacation somewhere, and she wants to go somewhere else.
Okay.
She's a real pain in the ass. She goes, "Oh, did you been reading about this misfit? There's this escaped serial killer on the loose in the newspaper." She goes, "Oh, I don't know. If we go down to Florida, he's going to get us." And she's just trying to get – she's just being a pain in the ass.
Okay.
But that's exactly what happens. Everything she does leads them to this guy, this serial killer.
Yeah.
And she has an encounter with him, and it's kind of like, on the one hand, it feels like just bad luck random, but on the other, it's the grandmother invoked him in the very beginning of the story and then meets him at the end of the story.
I was thinking about it like Jeevan, like Jeevan's therapist is my role.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but you did it.
Yeah.
Right? You tossed it in the snow when she was checking the snare, and then you immediately admitted it. So you should lie quicker.
Yeah.
Be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Prove it.
Or just keep on.
You're trying to get rid of this kid anyway.
Yeah.
Prove it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't feel like he really was going to ditch her. But
No,
he wanted to ditch her.
Because
but
he's
he
a good
wasn't.
guy.
Yeah.
Because he's.
But what he would do, he was going to drag her back to civilization or something.
He was trying.
He was trying. She did not want to do it. She's also like such a bad. That child actor is so good, I think. She is just...
This is where she's shining.
I feel like she's getting better and better.
I would agree.
And that she's just sort of like... This like...
Nailing the role.
At this point, she's like a hardened, like, outdoors woman,
and I believe
girl,
it.
You know?
Like, as I'm watching her, I'm like,
she seems
I
almost
fuck
feral.
with her.
And also, if you see her at the end, she's walking out into the snow by herself.
Yeah.
And she's got this like fur coat on her shoulders.
Looks like it was made with Big Daddy.
Totally looks like that. And also it reminds us of the kings in the early Shakespeare things. Like King Lear had it feels all of a sudden she has embraced the Renaissance era of the world. The era that she's kind of, which is Shakespeare's era, right?
Looked royal, I guess. Yeah.
I
missed that too.
And so Jeevan goes back and gets attacked by the wolf.
Right.
It happens really quickly, and it's chomping him, and we see it off camera.
Thank God.
And he's screaming.
He is.
And
he wakes up with a space blanket.
He shoots
the wolf. Right, sorry.
And it runs away. It doesn't die right there, but it runs away yelping. That was a big wolf, too, if you see it jump across.
Yeah.
I mean, it was more like St. Bernard's size.
Wolves aren't normally that big.
No, I think they're like a buff German Shepherd.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like just a little thicker, but they're not that tall.
Our local zoo has a couple, and all they do in their enclosures is lap, and they're eyeballing you.
Yeah.
And it's like,
they're like, they do not want to be there.
Nope.
Some of those animals seem pretty happy to be in their little enclosure. Like, they're like, whatevs, I'm getting fed. I got like one tree. And
right, a sloth.
But then
for example,
other animals are like.
The wolf, there's a track around the wolf pen. And I'm like,
full on anxiety, man.
That fucking sucks.
I don't like it. I don't
either.
Zoos.
I
go to zoos.
Don't like zoos because they smell really bad. I'm not making that up. I'm totally serious.
Some of the smell is like that barnyard smell isn't that bad. It's like hay and like vegetarian manure, you know. But then you get into like pig shit and stuff, and then it's nasty.
I invite you to drive probably 30 minutes west to here, out just northwest of where we are, and you want to go in the summer? Oh,
There's some nasty shit.
Nope.
Oh man, we were riding through Texas, the Panhandle, and there are all these beef operations there, and
Nebraska
those things are
too.
huge.
Yep.
And there was this big stiff wind from the side that was blowing all of like probably, I feel like it was hundreds of square miles worth of these operations. Yep. And the smell was just unbearable, and it lasted like an hour's worth of riding.
Yeah.
Like it was like almost like vomiting in your mouth kind of.
Yes.
Nasty. Anyway.
Eastern Colorado's like that.
Yeah, there's. Hey man, the whole meat meat eating industry, the processing is you don't want to know how the sausage is made.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Because I do love how it tastes once it's done.
Me too. So. Want it in the store.
Yeah.
Want a nice packaged little steak.
Right.
In the store. I'm fine with it in the butcher block where there's no packaging on it, but it's sitting there and it looks abstracted from the animal that it came from.
I told you about my comment to my buddy my first trip to India about how fresh the chicken tasted. And this is one of my favorites.
Because it was?
He's like, well, let me ask you a question. How do you buy chicken in the States? And I was like, before I answer that, how do you buy chicken in India? And he's like, well, I mean, you go to the chicken store, you pick out the chicken, and they butcher it right in front of you. And I'm like, that's what we don't do. And that's probably
huge difference.
A really big reason why there's a lot of vegetarians in India.
Because they watch it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he didn't used to be. He was like, no, I'm not, he's like, chicken and stuff.
Yeah.
And I would eat whatever. I stopped because I was having stomach issues, and the doctor said not to eat meat anymore. And that took care of the problem, so I just don't.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So I'm like, but there's
legit.
a chicken store. He's like, yeah, how do you do it? I'm like, we don't know what the face looked like on the thing. And there's going to be a lot of days between when that thing dies and when I eat it. And
a lot of chemicals to make sure that it doesn't turn the wrong colors. And,
the food that I had in India, in particular the meats, were so fresh.
Yeah.
And it was like, whoa, this thing died this morning.
Well, and also Jeevan and Jeevan butchering that animal, that deer that they just shot.
Becoming the thing that he has to become.
That was some good meat.
It was very good meat.
They were eating well. And she's like plucking all these berries from this bush, like these little.
So she loves it.
And also pretty healthy, I bet.
It's great.
Good
for nice and lean venison.
And Jeevan looked pretty good too, like physically. They both looked pretty vital. Like they were doing okay. Why don't we do? How about we do our?
Go for it.
This. Oh, I pushed the wrong button.
Hey, folks. Let's take a
Oh, wow. We're going to have to cut all that out.
Nah, let's just let it
If you're
go.
enjoying The Moon Underwater,
God, that
do
was
us a
stupid.
solid. Leave us
I
a
was
good
like, wait,
rating
when is she
review
gonna start
wherever you
talking?
listen. Apple
I was
or
thinking we
Spotify.
need
It really helps
More?
people
More
stumble
beer.
into our
Let's get more
cozy
beer.
pub of books, films, and conversation. And don't keep it to yourself.
Can you do it? All
Tell a
right, I'm gonna
friend
have
and
to.
share the show on your socials. Speaking of, you can find us on Instagram and Threads at The Moon Underwater Pod, YouTube at The Moon Underwater Pubcast, Twitter and Blue Sky at The Moon Underwater, and Letterboxd at TMUW Pod. We're posting updates, extra thoughts, and the occasional pub-related nonsense. So join us there. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or if you just want to say hi, write us at theguys@themoonunderwaterpubcast.com. All right, back to your regularly scheduled pints and paperbacks.
I'd like to point out I just sat down like
I know.
10 seconds ago.
You
That's
killed it.
Awesome.
You killed it, man. This is we're peaking too early, man. We're season episode 10 is just
know.
gonna suck because
It
we're
is.
so fucking on it
We
right
are
now, man.
on it today. I really feel like it.
You got
okay,
your
so Jeevan,
you have a polo hoodie for
do.
people who aren't.
do, and
It
mostly
looks very preppy. It
I've
looks
been-
very. Molly Ringwald would think you were
this
cute.
is kinda 80s
Like she would
colors,
walk
too.
by
Yeah.
and like do a double take. He's like,
would
look
she
at
be into me?
look at
I'm
that
kind of
preppy.
Is she single?
Preppy guy. Is she single right now?
I don't know.
I mean, usually those Hollywood
Child of
people,
the 80s.
they're always a little bit single. You know what I mean?
10%.
Yeah.
It's 10% single. It's
Yeah.
fine.
They're always willing, married but looking.
I am.
That's a name of a friend of mine's. Dan Libman's his first story collection, Married but Looking.
Married but
I think
looking. Really?
I brought it up when we talked to him, and I remember my wife like side eyeing me when I like brought it, like got it in Amazon. She's like, "What's that all about?" Like
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So Okay, so back to, we're getting to the good part.
Yeah.
Jeevan gets attacked by the wolf, and he's suffering, and he's got
He pulls out a space blanket.
Yeah.
Which they don't do anything. I've had those.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not going to help.
I mean, it just blocks the wind.
Okay.
And he starts crawling back to the cabin.
Yeah.
And boy, that good. It's so handy that somebody plowed the road out, and
Yeah.
something needs to happen. Well, the woman on the motorcycle is back, and it's got a sidecar. By
Motorcycle?
the way, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
When's the last time you saw a motorcycle with a sidecar?
Not too long ago. There's a bunch of people around here.
Really?
Oh, yeah. There's my good friend Pete Wolf. What
Hello,
a name,
Pete.
huh? Peter the Wolf.
Oh.
He has a sidecar, motorcycle with sidecar. There's a bunch of people around here. It's a trend.
Yeah.
Guess who rides in the sidecar?
The dog.
Yeah, not their wives.
All
Their
right.
wives are like, fuck that. The thing's
Yeah,
uncomfortable. They always have a dog with goggles. That's a
pretty
thing.
sweet.
And they go and they'll just ride around. You see them and everybody, oh, how cute. And then they pull up and go to the brewery or something, and everybody wants to talk to them and ask them about
To their dog?
them and their dog and their
they don't want to talk
sidecar.
to the dog. Okay. That's what.
They'll pet the dog.
Huh.
It's
I'm-
you know
I'm
what
an
it is?
anti-pet guy.
I love Pete, but these people are just searching for attention. They just didn't. They don't
Yeah.
have enough love.
Yeah.
So they need to. It's like the kid that comes to class with a hedgehog pet.
Oh.
It's just this like prefab way. I'm just a hater. That's all there is.
I
to
just
it.
don't. I mean, I don't want pets in general. Like
Yeah.
I'm out on pets at this point.
Yeah.
But if I had a motorcycle with a sidecar, I'd totally have a dog with goggles. Like I would.
No,
I would
it's a
pick
cool
up.
thing.
I would pick up dog shit daily to
Just
do that.
so you could have
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems like your kind of thing. You would more like the excuse to have the motorcycle.
Yeah,
I feel like, and the dog is just
motorcycles terrify me.
Yeah,
But I
well,
want one.
A motorcycle with a sidecar.
That's not the part that scares me. It's everybody else,
Yeah, they could just plow
myself
into you.
included.
Yeah,
With the blown up Miata that I have right now, that's not going to hit anybody. But
Yeah.
when it comes back bigger, stronger, faster,
yeah.
that's like it's not great. So that's you got to be
Yeah.
careful. You got to anyway.
Well,
It scares me.
you know what, Steve? You're alive today, and that's good.
I know.
And just think, in the unfortunate event that I have to do the podcast by myself one day, and it'll be a good episode.
It will.
Well, I'll just reminisce.
It'll be all smart shit.
No, I'm just going to have clips of all your
You're gonna
great.
you're gonna make a character arc for me.
Yeah, just going to record little bits, or just like one word to make you say what I want you to say at a time. Like
I like that.
Kelly Daniels is the greatest person in the world. Like that kind of thing.
I want you to put the video together that way too.
I'm
Okay.
going to.
Yeah. All right. Good.
If I had the skill to do that, I would do it. And if I had the, urge to, learn that skill, but I don't.
It's really
Not
hard.
either.
Well, it's easy to learn, hard to master.
Yeah.
And
Video editing.
Yeah, I did it. One of my college classes at the University of Iowa, I did video editing for whatever reason. I thought it was a great idea. And you know what? It was a fucking awesome class.
Really, I bet it was.
And it was taught by Dr. Kembrew McLeod. And
All
if your
right.
name is Kembrew, you're already going to be like way fun.
Kimbrew.
Yeah. The day
Yeah,
after
man.
9/11, 2 days after 9/11, whenever things were back open
Yeah.
at Iowa, he wore a shirt on stage in front of the entire class that said New York fucking city, which
Yeah.
was pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I mean,
That
you know,
is. I mean, okay. How do I feel about that? I feel like after 9/11, those of us who are kind of ironic and distanced got pretty sappy because it was a pretty emotional time.
Yeah, all right.
Like, it was a time.
I thought you were going to be like, oh, that's so stupid.
No, it's not stupid. I feel like everybody just dropped their cynicism for a little while.
It was,
And it was good
and for
that we
him
did
to
that.
do that.
Yeah.
And because one of the things that we realized as we're going through that class is that the more everybody was thinking about it really seriously in terms of like marketing or advertising or whatever, and the further we got that we pushed that a little bit,
Yeah.
and had some fun but still kept it sort of. That's when everybody did really well, and it's actually the stuff that I thought was the funniest that we did, or that we had some serious ones that we had to do and some funny stuff. And anyway, it was a great class. Loved it. Yeah. One of those that I'll never forget.
Yeah.
I still remember the guy's name.
It happens. It happens. You go to college and a lot of the classes are going to be meh. A couple are going to be, that sucked. And a few are going to be fucking killer.
That was one of my favorites.
That's just how it goes.
And I was like, this checks box. I need this class for the 300 level, whatever credit.
You never know.
I loved it.
You never know.
Okay.
So he gets
picked up.
He's dying. He passes out right in front of the cabin. And the motorcycle pulls up. And it's the chick.
It is.
That shot him with the...
Looks like Station 11.
Totally. You can tell it's her. And she goes, what happened to you? And his foot's fucked up. Yeah. Like it's been gnawed the fuck big time. So that's not good.
He's shot. We don't know.
What?
Maybe he shot through his own foot.
I think that Wolf was just gnawing the fuck out of his... And that's how he yelled. But that's also how he could shoot it. Because if it was on his, chest...
ripping his throat out.
He would be dead.
Which is what one of those things does.
Yeah.
Already... I have another question.
Yeah.
They said they walked across the river. So oh, never mind. We're not there yet. Where he gets taken to, one of the, sorry, not the river, the lake, that they walked.
Oh, yeah.
Or what did he, no, we walked across. It froze and we walked across.
Yeah. I think he's on an island.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
You should say sorry. That was fucking shameful.
It was shameful.
Asking, talking about that stuff.
I know. I'm already ashamed of it now. So
she grabs him. It just does a quick cut from her going, "What happened to you?" And then he passes out to him waking up in a bed.
Yeah, in a bed with lights on,
and he's looking at a heater vent in the ceiling, and it's very corporate, and it's like that drop tile, acoustic tile stuff. I used to do commercial drywall for a while, and steel frame. So you go into a big, skyrise, and a whole empty floor, and we would just partition it into walls,
whatever they wanted.
And then the drop ceiling guys would come in after us, and anyway,
and ruin it. Is what you're saying?
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I feel like the open industrial vibe, I like the look of it, the warehouse vibe.
Me too.
But I think it's kind of ruined bars and restaurants in a way that they get so noisy.
It's way too loud.
You can't, right?
Yeah.
Like in the old days, in the 70s, they had carpeting and all that stuff, and then you could, talk.
Let's go with concrete floors instead. Seven Hills Brewing in Dubuque. I love that place. Great beer. It's
Seven Hills?
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's downtown. And good beer. They brew
downtown
amazing
where?
stuff. Downtown Dubuque.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dubuque, as it were. And the problem is that when we go, it's for these ski events because one of my kids is on race team. And so we'll go and we go out to dinner. So there's other ski teams that are out. And then that same weekend, every year is usually one or two more events in Dubuque, which I know sounds like there couldn't be that much going on. There is
Dubuque.
A bowling event.
Well.
And swimming. And it is packed.
Oh, yeah.
Downtown, and there's some great places downtown Dubuque. And I know people throw a lot of shade, so I like that you said that you like Dubuque.
I don't throw shade at Dubuque.
Dubuque is super cool. There's some really funky places that are there. Great breweries. I do like it.
So I just saw something on social media, and it was just this little graph, and it was, who knows what kind of research they do to come up with this stuff, but I kind of believe it, and it had every state's city that has the highest alcohol consumption per capita.
Dubuque?
Yep.
They win! All right.
I don't doubt it.
Dubuque.
I totally don't doubt it.
Oh, man. Yeah, they're that close to Wisconsin.
They're kind of halfway Wisconsin.
They are.
On Ragbri once, there's this team of guys from Dubuque that had shaved their heads into the monk male pattern baldness look, but they didn't have the they just shaved. And I met them once at a bar, and they did this. They all started singing this Dubuque song that was like a very sailory thing. I think
awesome.
I think the Mississippi was kind of a bit of a port, and Dubuque was a port.
Oh yeah,
and so it has that spirit. So anyway,
that's pretty cool.
Lots of love for Dubuque.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, so he wakes up in a bed, and it's a department store in the bedding section. Like there's just a bunch of bed, like a mattress, which is a pretty good place to chill.
Not bad. I didn't ask why they had power. It's just part of the story.
It went on and went off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's just part of the story.
I was like, I'm willing to accept this because of where this is going.
And this is the people that he's been talking to on the radio, and they said that you're a doctor, and all of these women come out of the woodwork, and they like are really delighted to see him. He's the only guy,
right? And
you're
thinking,
thinking,
he's got a harem now.
You're the doctor, and they're all very pregnant,
right?
And
that we don't really know right away, but yes.
Yeah, but we get that, and he's like, he whispers to the doctor who's there, the one woman who's a doctor, and he goes, "I'm not a doctor." And she just it's really well done.
She's very quiet. He says it very quietly, and she
looks at him.
back to them,
yeah,
and she gives him kind of a thumbs up.
She gives a thumbs up a lot.
She does. She gives a thumbs up,
yeah,
and then she leans back over to him and says,
"You're a doctor.
You're a fucking doctor."
Yeah,
I love that line.
It was great.
I loved it.
It was the big payoff. He said he was a doctor at the beginning. And now somebody else who actually is a doctor says, "You're a doctor." And then it's just like, when the world ends, the willingness to do it, that's what it takes.
Always been Jeevan.
Yeah.
Nobody else said they were doctors.
And so, but also he's like he's reading Grey's Anatomy. Yeah. But he already knows how to butcher a deer.
But
is that the part you were? This is what I thought the connection was going to be.
The connection was that. Here's the connection. Because Deborah, we later find out her name, says that being a doctor is the courage to bear witness to death is the job.
Yeah,
and he's done that.
Oh yeah.
So with at the very beginning of the episode, or very beginning, episode 1, we have Arthur.
Yeah,
no,
Arthur
dies.
The actor. Yeah.
Yeah. Arthur dies, and he goes up and he faces it right away.
Yeah.
You have him with Frank.
Yeah.
Then watching Kirsten shoot the deer.
Yeah.
Killing of Big Daddy, or at least he tried.
Yeah.
But
also,
even the woman on the bike, he was saying to Kirsten, "Kill her.
Yeah.
You fucking kill her."
Yeah, yeah.
And she didn't do it because she was reading Station 11.
Yeah.
And so he has the courage. We know this.
Let's jump back to Station 11. I love this so much. Before he throws the magazine away, the comic book,
he opens it to a page,
and he reads it, and he goes,
"So
fucking pretentious." Yeah, I loved it. And also, that's exactly what, like, overly pretentious is what, like, young kids like. Because they haven't been jaded by the world. Like, it's new to them. And
he is straight Gen X because he is nice and jaded.
Yeah.
And so maybe that's why we love him.
Oh, totally. Right? He's us. He's us.
He really is.
And he finds Station 11 pretentious. And I actually love that the show doesn't present the comic book as literal genius wisdom.
Right.
It's cool. It's funky. It's trippy. It's a neat little thing, but it becomes, I think it's a subtle discussion of, like, the Bible.
Okay.
Like, it's just a text.
Right.
It's just a good excuse, right?
Oh,
look at this. We got our train.
Do you? I heard why everybody gets so excited when a train goes by.
Why? They get something.
Whoever it, like, each bar stool has a number on it. And when a train goes by, if your number is the number of the train then you get free beer.
Yeah.
We got to sit at the bar more often.
I know.
Record up there. And we'll put our stuff on like 5 of the chairs to give ourselves a better chance.
At Tommy's. We used to record good old Tommy's at the bar. That was a great little visual too.
And
but
the guy that we know doesn't work there anymore.
He doesn't. I think he's moved on to better things.
We should look him up.
Wait, what's his name? Jacob.
Jacob.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jake at Tommy's.
Yeah.
We can look him up. See where he
went.
Good
old Jake. All right.
Okay.
So this doctor gives him.
She tells him a little story about to me it was how everybody's able to been rebooted.
Yeah.
In so to speak, and she's saying, hey, look, you're a doctor, and he said it's just my brother and my sister that were doctors, and she's like, okay, that works.
His brother wasn't a doctor. Frank was.
He said my brother and my sister.
Okay.
I think maybe there's another brother. I don't know.
No, he said that my sister was a doctor, and he said my brother. He just said my brother, and he was just thinking about him. But I think he was just thinking he was a. I can imagine Frank having a PhD or something.
Yeah. Well, okay, so then all right. So I screwed that one up.
No, you didn't. No, go. No, keep going with it.
But she says that
you're being too hard on yourself.
Well,
the year 2026, you should be nicer to yourself.
I know.
Steve.
It's been 2026 for like 2 months.
I know,
now,
but it's not too late. You've already given up all your resolutions to quit day drinking.
Right, which today was the day. Okay, so what does she say to him? She says that she started a Ponzi scheme that involved the orderlies and got fired from Good Samaritan. I love the name.
Yeah.
And she
lost her medical license.
Right. And here she is with all,
but that's also why she was home when every other doctor died, because they all got sick because they were treating the sick, and she was home and she lived.
And since now money doesn't matter or any of that shit doesn't matter, it's like, look, I did this.
Yeah.
And so the Ponzi scheme with the orderlies is that's not great today, but if 99% of the world's population dies, you'd be like, who cares?
Oh, totally.
Money doesn't matter.
And also, this woman knows how to do medicine and is willing to do it.
Right.
That's it. That's all you need.
That's all it needs. And she's telling him that.
Yeah. And Jeevan is, it's really moving this whole kind of transformation into him slowly accepting his role, because he resists it.
And his role is in these, I've got a list. He's been a number of things throughout the series, right? First role and the thing that he became was a babysitter. He was the kid wrangler. Mm-hmm. Kid wrangler's dead. Okay, you're the kid wrangler. And he's fucking hell.
Oh, I like this.
He was a bit of a journalist. He was a butcher when he had to be.
Yeah.
And then when they really needed him to be a doctor, he became a doctor.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, we're dealing with Leavin Jeevan.
Yeah.
He has left. Kirsten says, you want to leave, and he says, I don't.
Yeah.
He goes out to get the comic book, and what happens? He's left.
Yeah.
And he leaves again.
We're good,
and it's
man.
Amazing.
Thank you.
And it was one of those, like, as I'm watching, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is about Leavin Jeevan.
Yeah.
And he's the one that sets off the first thing into why he's left.
Yeah. He's the architect of his own breaking
demise.
Down and building up.
Yes.
And so there's this little scene where this one woman, who's the one that shot him with a beanbag,
right,
she's about to give birth. All these women are going to give birth on the solstice.
Right.
At the same time.
As it would happen.
And the doctor is like, so here's the big thing is...
Wait, the doctor has a great line. She goes, have you heard of the blackout boom of 1967? The power goes out from Ontario to New York. And then she's like, well, no, it's actually not true.
Yeah.
And I almost looked it up to see if that was really a thing. And she's like, no, not at all.
Right.
But it led... to me, it gave credibility then to they're all going to give birth at the same time.
Yeah.
But something has to happen. It can't just be, well, this one gave birth on this one day and another one on another day. Like
this is the second to last episode, and the whole thing is about collapse. It's about societal collapse. This is the episode that's about societal rebirth. It all is starting. So, think about a forest. A big fire comes through and it burns everything down. And then spring comes and the little shoots start coming up.
But you have a traveler that comes in that starts to mess with that.
You mean Jeevan?
No.
Oh.
I mean, David.
Oh, yeah. He comes at the end. Wait, let's pause that for just a second.
Okay.
So Jeevan ends up, talking to this one woman that shot him, and he said he needs help, and he walks to her, and she's really, I like her. She's sort of like,
She's like, what do you want to do?
And he's grabs her. Not grabs her.
Wow.
He puts his arm around her, and he goes, "Oh, are we hugging?"
Just grab him by the shoulder.
No, he didn't do that.
No.
He just, he goes, "Are we hugging?" And he goes, "Yeah." And
she
it's
cried.
a really...
She had a tear.
Yeah, it's
It was
really sweet.
beautiful.
And then later, and he goes, "What's it like being pregnant?" And that's the other thing. So being a doctor is, one, being just willing to be there. But the second is to be willing to ask, what's it like to be you? It's empathy, and he shows both those things.
That's a doctor with good bedside manner anyway,
Oh,
right?
yeah, most of them don't. Yeah,
right?
they say a lot of them don't have that.
Right.
They're just technicians. They're just they treat you the way a auto mechanic treats their car. But I think in the old school way of being a healer, you should. And so it's a really tender moment, and it's really sweet. And they eventually have a relationship, but it's a really nice way for it to start. It's not sexual or anything.
She shoots him in the face.
Yeah,
with a beanbag.
Yeah.
Then she saves him.
But he also says, "Kill her." He gets his little murderer to shoot her, but he won't do it himself.
No, he won't.
He's too much of a wuss.
He is.
I love it.
He's the best.
Yeah. And so there's one woman who's waiting for somebody named David. And I definitely didn't understand this the first time I watched this all the way through, the first time I watched everything. This was a plot twist, and I love watching it the second time. So this woman, and then she dies in childbirth.
She does.
And so somebody,
Did you see the name they were writing on the certificate?
No. She was Rose.
Alex. It was like Alexander
What?
Something. I'm wondering is that Alex?
Oh my God!
I was wondering if you caught that.
Oh my God!
Writing
I didn't.
Alex and you can't see the end of it, and I was like,
"Oh, it's got to be her!
It's got to be her!
Got to be her! Holy shit!
I got you!
That's amazing!
Yes. Do I get an A+ for this?
Oh, totally.
Yes. Jones wins.
It is. A+ is just like.
That's not even enough.
No, A+ is in today's kind of grade inflation is like a B- now.
Oh,
there's no way that you could ever get what used to be a real A just because the whole system has been so degraded. But hey, man, you did good.
I got two A+ 15 years ago. Does that count
great.
for anything?
It does.
Yes.
Counts for your.
And so Rose is asking about maybe David is coming.
So we know that Tyler was talking about his wife was named Rose.
Yep.
And she died.
She did.
And so that was several episodes ago.
It was.
And so now she said she's waiting for David, and then she dies.
And David is Tyler, and Tyler is David.
Yeah.
Because he's changed his name.
And the baby lives, and the baby is Alex, and the person shows up and sound like a girl and it's like, oh, it's just a little kid, and then you realize, oh, it's Tyler as a child.
Yes.
And they go, well, he's not the father, obviously.
And that's what they said it.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And he goes,
there are a number of teachers
will
in
this
Florida.
baby die if I leave it with you? And she goes, no, it'll probably die if you take it.
There are a number of teachers in Florida that are proof positive that you could indeed get pregnant from a Never mind.
I know.
Smoking kills.
It's all about Florida.
Do you love
man.
that it's always Florida?
Yeah. That's where
Florida,
you go
if you don't
to-
like it,
Yeah. Come
you
on.
You can come right on down.
Come on up.
Yeah.
Too, 'cause
Either way,
we're above.
you can go down.
We're north.
Yeah.
And
right.
they have to travel.
You seen that upside down map?
No.
Whoa.
That's weird.
That was like, hey,
That seems
change
not-
your perspective. It's upside down.
Yeah.
And
That does change your perception. It reverses it in a way.
So that's how I always think about it. So that's
Yeah.
why I said, you come on down here.
There
and
you
you
go.
defend your fucking selves.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I also think we're morally superior to them, so they have to rise up. That's where I'm
You get
coming
on our level.
Yeah.
Up here.
Yeah. If
It's
you can,
totally true.
If you can handle the light oxygen,
Right.
from
Yeah.
where you are, you
Yeah.
swamp dwellers.
Yeah, we're 600 feet altitude up here.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just in
Yeah, that's right.
Colorado, and everybody there just talks about what altitude
Flatlanders,
what they
like
live
us?
in. Like, oh yeah, you're at 9,000 feet, huh? Okay. And we're like, hey man, I'm at like 600
Yeah.
feet, and nobody thinks about it. We don't.
Yeah, we don't. I've never thought about it until this moment. Yeah.
Okay, so what a trippy little plot twist. I like it a lot. And
And what happens right after that, by the way? Jeevan, what's he doing? He's leaving.
he leaves, but
He is, but Jeevan's leaving again.
yeah, but he's leaving with the girl.
He is, and he's going back to the cabin that they've walked
he wants to-
across the ice in whatever, I don't even care whatever month. I don't think, I suspect that Lake Michigan, no matter the year, you could not walk across.
Lake Michigan?
Yeah, because that's where they were. They were in Chicago. They walked across to Michigan.
Lake Michigan, they like drive trucks across that lake and shit
No.
like that.
No way.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's not
Lake
ice
Michigan.
road truckers. That's about somewhere in Alaska.
Same thing.
Well, Lake
It's,
Michigan there.
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
Thanks, man.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what this is,
I'm
but we got these empty
We got
shot glasses
flipped upside down.
that I think means that we get free
Oh, shit.
something.
I'm going to stop tipping so well here.
Wait a minute.
Sorry.
I feel like Lake Michigan you can walk on, but I don't know. That's
All the way across? And then
like
how
the
long,
whole lake.
How
No,
long would it take you? Like to go from Chicago to Michigan?
I don't know about
and
that.
when it's totally frozen without any gear, well, we don't know.
Okay.
I guess we don't know what they have.
I'm not sure.
I'm already there.
So the cabin that Jeevan lived in, I don't think was the island, because there's like a road right there.
Right.
So I think he leaves the cabin or the
Okay.
place that he's with, and then he
Oh, right.
and his girlfriend
No,
find
they
a
leave.
new place.
They definitely leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they find a new place that's just a little. No, I think it's just okay. I think it's just a little island that's like, a quarter mile off of the coast,
Yeah.
and it's enough to where it's hard to get there.
But
Like
it's
you
easy.
need a boat.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's easy, and but okay. So we jump to 20 years later, and Jeevan is gray-haired,
This
and he
is
looks
my
great.
favorite part.
He looks great. Oh, his foot has been amputated, by
Well,
the way.
right.
So he's
right. He
he's
doesn't have a
limping.
foot. Right.
And he's got a limp. He's been beaten a little by the world, but he's got all these kids. He's got this.
And
This
Frank
this
dropped
girl-
his stethoscope
Yeah.
in the water.
Yeah.
And he's mad.
Frank is a kid.
Frank's a kid,
That's
and that's
named
so
after.
sweet.
It is sweet. And it's a little slice of heaven. Like he's got
It
there.
looks very heavenly, doesn't it?
It's really wonderful. And he's got this kind of like Southwestern, like Native American, like jacket on. He's
does.
they're looking very kind of.
and he ended up with the lady that almost killed him, and he
Yeah.
almost killed her. Well, she didn't almost kill him.
And he goes,
He
Frank
almost
is
killed
so
her.
stupid. And she goes, just like you, or
What
something.
does that say about domestic violence?
Oh yeah,
good.
well it's
Yeah.
we're attracted.
Kill
to it.
her!
Yeah,
I love you.
yeah.
No,
that's how it
men
goes.
don't think that.
That's marriage.
Yeah.
That's marriage for you.
Oh, sorry to our wives for this entire episode.
I'm not apologizing for a goddamn thing. Like I.
Oh no! This is a 3-beer episode. Can you tell?
Jeez, I know. I don't know what.
I don't know why I'm such a lightweight right now.
It's just, you're a runner now. You're not drunk, but now you're on 3 beers.
I'm
and
a drunk runner.
Yeah, they go together well.
Right.
It's a good balance, yin and yang.
Drunk cyclist.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true. I do.
Those go together like yin and yin. I mean, that's one side of the equation.
Thing.
Right.
The same thing, right. Yeah. Did we miss anything?
Tyler. Oh, Tyler, the baby can't leave. Oh, yeah. Got one. Yeah. Got one that you didn't maybe catch.
All right.
There's a song that's playing at the end, near the end, when he's asking for the ride to the cabin, and it is by the Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark.
Yeah.
That's the name of the group.
Yep.
And the song that is If You Leave. And I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah, it's good.
If you leave. No, it's Jeevan.
Yeah.
He's leaving Jeevan.
Yeah.
But then we see
he doesn't
at
leave.
the end of the episode, he doesn't leave.
But he does leave.
Because
at the very end, he goes on house calls.
He does.
And he talks to his little daughter, cute little girl. He goes, just a few days. And he goes around, and he's a healer. He's the local guy that goes around and fixes you. And
I wrote this. He now leaves and does house calls, but always, and underlined always, comes back.
He always comes back.
But I felt like Jeevan was always trying to do that, right? Like he left to go get the book.
Yeah.
He
He
had
was
every
come
intention
back.
of coming back.
Yeah.
And still in the episode came back.
Yeah.
But he went to civilization.
Yeah.
And she did not.
Yeah.
She went to she's like a feral kid.
Well, she ended up joining the Shakespeare. Well, she was completely feral when she was found by the Shakespeare troupe.
She was.
And they civilized her, but she's
just enough.
She's a performer, but she's also like a knife thrower and a killer and a faker. And she's, I mean, she's great.
She is great.
But she is right now.
And by the way, you were right about the kid actress.
Yeah.
At first, I'm like, she's okay. By the end of it, I'm like, oh no, that's her.
She's good.
Like she
looks
came
like her.
She came into her own. Looks like her.
Yeah.
Acts like her.
Yeah.
Like that kid got hard quick.
Yeah.
And
it makes sense.
To your point, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So good episode.
It was a great
episode.
episode.
It's really coming together nicely, and there's only one left. So I don't know.
Crazy.
Yeah. Crazy. Whoa. Sorry, folks. I didn't know that it was so loud. All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening, and go out and have an embodied experience, and we'll catch you next time.